Well, hello there, and welcome back to more Legacy Showdown Call of Duty. My name is Charlie Tantress Random. I'm joined here by the one, the only Calamity here for this matchup. We have got Raleigh Rain versus OMiT Brooklyn. How are we feeling about this matchup, Calamity?
It should be a good one. I mean, all things considered, I mean, hopefully we get a good matchup. I'm crossing my fingers, right? I mean, because this is a top team versus a bottom team, right? At the end of the day, I mean, we're hoping to see some good matchup. I know Raleigh. I mean, they're looking for a big win tonight. Omid Brooklyn, though, they're looking pretty dominant so far. Looking nice. 3-1 on the season so far. 10-7 in the map count, though, means that they are mortal. They can lose some maps. So I mean, it's up to Raleigh Rand to really capitalize.
Yeah, upsets are always something we love to see, but it's going to be a hard task, of course, when your team is going up against a 3-1. We look at the rosters for OMiT Brooklyn. We have Kofax, Ski Mask, Steez, and Fade. On the side of Rally Rain, we have got Intensity, Willman, Braze, and Dill Pickle. And the maps, of course, too. We got a pretty difficult matchup coming up here. We got Exposure Hardpoint, a Raid S&D, and Exposure Overload. And if we make it to that map for a Scar Hardpoint, and then a surprise there, an Exposure S&D.
Yeah, a lot of exposure in this series. So if you like some exposure, this is for you. And I mean, if you don't, well, I mean, you might want to tune out. But I mean, hey, exposure map number one. I do love this map. I'm not gonna lie, Tantrums. This is a fun map to watch. It can be kind of a mixy one as well. There are a lot of money hills, P3, especially that window hill. Be on the lookout for that one, as well as P4 too. I mean, you can transition incredibly well if you're able to flip the spawns on that one.
Yeah, exposure is definitely a chaotic map. I mean, just from this past weekend from the major, I mean, I've seen a lot of crazy endings on that map. Specifically, it's team choking. Won't shout out who that was, but I mean, yeah, that map's it's all about getting the P1. Scrapping, getting the gunfights early. Gaining some momentum, of course, going into that P2, which can be a big swing hill. P3, just making sure you prioritize those spawns. And sometimes, a lot of teams, it's just like kind of like in this game. I feel like it's not really what preferred side you want. Some teams like the team spawning front on P3. Some teams like them spawning in the back for P3. P4 specifically, you want them spawning out mid, so you have that control, so you're close to the hill off spawns. P5, it's more about holding down middle map, having two players covering that mid zone, I would say, and having two players on the hill, so you're not getting split spawns from either side. You're controlling it
Yeah.
one way or the other.
Yeah, for sure. And I think exposure definitely a map that takes quite a bit of teamwork to pull off for sure. Because there's a lot of mixy routes you can get toward mid map. People can get lost, and I mean it's hard to pick up, especially toward those P1, P2, P5 as well. All three of those hills in the middle of the map. So I mean it's kind of hard to keep track of everything in that one. But I mean, exposure is only one map in the series. As we go forward, it's going to be raid S&D for map two, and that's one I'm very interested in. Raid, probably my favorite map just ever. Period. And I mean, we've seen a lot of flashy plays on that one over the years, and I mean, it's no different in BO7, especially with that sniper rifle coming back.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. We've seen some crispy snipes already happen on that raid. From Black Ops 2 now to Black Ops 7, the plays never stop getting exciting. I think that will be a good one. I mean, be real. Um, I think OMiT Brooklyn takes the series in 3-0 fashion, but underdogs are always a real thing, like we talked about.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, after that last one, I was expecting maybe a better series, a little bit longer of a series than that last one. I mean, I don't know. This one might be even more one-sided in that department. I think I agree with you. I'm probably going to be predicting Omit Brooklyn in three, but I will say if it does go four, I'm looking at that SND to be really, I mean, the determining factor if we need an extra map or not.
Breathtaking series, or they're gonna be belt to ass. I mean, let's just be honest here. Like I don't know, chat. I mean, we'll have to see
You
what
had that on
happens.
standby. That's crazy. I gotta respect that.
That was an impulsive thought. This is what happens when you're on 20 hours of no sleep. Oh my God, my flight was too early this morning for Major One, and I just got off work. But hey, we're lit. We're here. We got the passion. We are going. We are alive. We are ready to go. Damn, I just want to go ahead and get some Call of Duty loaded. Calamity. I mean, it's been a
Yeah, for
min.
sure.
First time
I mean,
casting
yeah.
with you too.
Yeah, for sure. I was looking forward to this one. I wanted to cast with you tonight. Just I've seen you, cast in some matches, and you're obviously an excellent caster as well. So shout out, you for doing all the great stuff that you do as well. So yeah, get some W's in chat for Tantrums guys. You're coming out no sleep off the major. I mean, just got off work. You can't beat that. So I mean, hopefully we will have a good match. Hopefully it's worth your time coming off work tonight. Hopefully we get a banger one.
Yeah, I may look like I'm on something, chat, but I am just sleep deprived. That's all it is. But hey, Call of Duty's gonna wake me up for this one again. Shout out to Calamity for hopping on the cast. Exposure map one, of course. We talked about raid, and we have to say if we talked about exposure on map one, you gotta talk about exposure on map three. You know, Exposure Overload is, I think, personally the best Overload map to watch in the game.
I
There's so
agree.
many times where you see leads that can go from
Oh,
3-0 to 3-3 that quick, but as soon as I say that, we are now mid-game. Rally, Rain getting the lead early. Or, wait a minute. Just kidding. The teams are flipped.
yeah, carry the one and that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, OMiT Brooklyn off to a better. I thought that was weird that Rally Rain was off to a hot start. No disrespect meant, but I mean, hey, here we are. It's gonna be Steez in the back though, able to get one instantly taken on out. No, excuse me though, and Rally Rain they are gonna maintain spawns for now, so they have a decent amount of time to earn here. I mean, blue arrows just converging on their position. The spawns will flip in the blink of an eye, and the break is on in.
Yeah, OMiT Brooklyn hitting those back spawns. 40 seconds left on the hard point as well. He's able to find one for the front, but Fade's able to pick up the trade immediately. Got 3 people pushing through the mid cut. It's going to be a 2-for-1. But Brooklyn still controlling the time, you know. You got already 2 players combined, 16. That's Steez and Kofax. That's 3 dead, and Brooklyn looking great right now.
Yeah, coming off, I mean, we had a feeling they were going to start off strong, and they're delivering so far. They get the last little bit of scrap time, and every kill that they get from now on in transition, a new will spawn Rally all the way behind P3, and this is one of the most brutal spawns you can get in the entirety of the game. You have to such a trek to get across the map, and I mean, Rally not even hitting the old time with 15 seconds left. I don't know if I agree with this, as they're just getting swarmed on new.
They're getting swarmed on new, and I like this. They already have control of the back spawn as well, blocking, and you also have Fade pushing up through the mid cut. He's going to force this player to have to push the hill. That's 4 dead. You spawn them out now, front P2, and this is beautiful Call of Duty from OMiT Brooklyn as they get closer and closer to that 100-point mark.
Yeah, Rally Rain, they got to wake up in this one, or they might find themselves in a quick map 1 loss here. So far, so good. Just blew in the kill feed. OMiT Brooklyn just getting every kill. Intensity finally breaks the stalemate with the double, but I mean, 3-10 start from him. Not the best performance. The rest of his teammates looking at him to step up quickly, or this could get out of control early.
Sliding on into the hard point. It's Rally finding somewhat of hope as it's Willman picking up a big triple to get his team in there for some scrap time, but now you go to P5. Pickle has the rotation for the meantime, but Brooklyn's starting to swarm the middle of the map.
This is much needed scrap time they're able to collect on this P4 as well, though. At the very least, make it a little bit more competitive on this new hill. We'll see if they can rotate as well, though, but the rest of them spawning behind the hill, and I mean, it's really going to be up to Pickle. I mean, he's in this spot. He's been here a while, but it's really up to him to make a play.
It's really up to him to make a play, but hey, for the meantime, you know, OMiT Brooklyn's getting off to a hot start. I want to hear how the comms are flowing for the boys here at OMiT Brooklyn.
Willie's hurt. 1 shot on time.
Get on time.
Nice. Another one, Will.
Got another one.
Nice. Black ring.
He's
Short
my
dead.
long. He's my long.
I have their bottom. They could be dirt.
Nothing
I
dirt.
spawn fucking ring. I spawn ring.
Window, absolute.
I can pick up your top window. Nothing top window. Dirt's
He's
open.
hiding, he's just hiding.
He's hurt long.
This guy's long again.
Look at their bottom.
Good time, man.
Bottom window.
To their bottom. One more.
Nice.
One more.
I'm leaving him. I'm coming.
Bill
right
Pickle
here.
went, I think he's just going to new through the back.
It could be mid cut.
I'll come get your mid cut. I got mid. There's one here. I'm weak. I'm just
I'm
challenging.
detonating it. Two there.
Yeah,
I
one
hit
down.
him.
I got trophy here.
Two
I
mid
got time.
on me.
Don't worry
Two mid on me. Three mid cut, for sure. Guaranteed.
Killed one.
One
Got
more,
one.
maybe.
One more.
One more.
Left side.
And they're
Left
still
side
on
of
good
the
side. They're spawning P3.
Alright.
They're spawning P3.
He's hurt.
I'm
Mid
nading.
I'm weak.
Still mid cut.
Two
Still
outer.
mid cut.
Be back there.
Two outer.
Just staying on
Two
time.
outer.
Staying on time. Weak
Sure,
on
close down
to
the
tank. From the tank. Nice.
Trying to
Good
help
two,
you.
Austin. Good shit.
One more.
Yeah,
Shit,
just
boys.
play irons. Play irons.
Dead.
Nice. Good wins. Good wins.
I'm hopping on this shit.
I'm helping you. I'm helping you. I'm nading your front.
One's left, outer dog shit.
On your front.
Killing him.
Dead.
One's out there. Nice.
Shit on.
Push your mid cut. Go low.
One
Go
new. One
low.
new.
Go
Yeah,
low.
one
New.
new.
I'm with you, Steve.
I just ripped one.
Yeah, I'm pushing through mid.
Where's the kid satellite outer? Will.
Oh, he's one shot up top from the window. That's him.
Dead. And in the back.
I
in
spawned
the
all
back.
the way up.
Nice,
Spawn
boys.
P4. Spawn P4.
One shot in time. One shot in time. Great. Nice. Good shit. In the back now. Nice.
made
Good
it.
shit.
Still spawning back there.
One shot.
Two there, both hurt.
Good shit. Good pinch, bro. Another one in.
Good boys.
Top, top, top.
Well, you hear the comms from the side of OMiT Brooklyn, and very confident. You know, I love the comms from Steve as he's getting very passionate. He's confirming. You know, there was a mid cut comment. He's like, "There's three there for sure." So being very sure of his teammates, and that's a big reason why they have this lead right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a closer match than I was expecting. Maybe, I mean, Raleigh did put up a lot of resistance toward the middle, but yeah, the later stage of this game, OMiT Brooklyn kind of running away with it here, but they might be able to get broken now. It's just left Koopa in the back to anchor the spawns, and he's going to fall. So now Raleigh, a decent chance to hold someone 4 times.
What risky mask gonna be able to find too? Will Man with a 2 of his own though. As Raleigh Rain starting to make their way back on into it. This is a big hill, you know, where if you're down late in the late game, this is a hill to get you right back into it. We saw it a lot this weekend. Can we see it here at the Legacy Showdown as it's Kofax sliding and a gliding and a frying for a double kill? Will he find the triple?
Yeah, Willman shuts him down with 3 of his own. I mean, out of nowhere, Willman just wills his team to victory. We're here. I mean, it's just the kill machine. Everybody just getting pieces back and forth. Steve's with a double of his own. And Raleigh Rain, I mean, they'll maintain the last 15 or so, but I mean, the rotations are on. OMiT Brooklyn set up toward mid. They have a good one as well.
Yeah, they're holding down this mid push very well. You already have 3 players controlling the zones on the map here, and it's Fade going in. Even if they're able to get a break from like Raleigh Rain's able to get a break with the Hellstorm missile to counter that out. But I mean, my God, you don't even need the Hellstorm missile when you're shooting like that. Fade, 22 and 22. Steve's leading the way at 27 and 17.
And Dill Pickle, I believe he spawned out as well, so potentially could play spoiler here. He's going to be pinching as well. No, maybe he got bad timing, turned around at the wrong moment, but he is able to get one at the very least. So he cuts the spawners, and now Raleigh Rain flood into the hill. They have control of mid-map, albeit it's only Willman. So Willman, a big job to do while the rest of his teammates play time.
Man, going for the flank, gonna get shut down though. The OMiT boys are gonna be able to read that on out. Here comes the Hellstorm missile, able to take 2 out, including his own. Kofax gonna be able to hop in time, but some mid presence coming in from Dill Pickle. Will he be able to pick up 2? Gets traded on out, and Brooklyn now should be able to close it out here in this next set of rotations.
Lurking toward mid, gets one in transition, and the rest of his teammates chiming on it as well. And now, I mean, P1, you know, not a ton of time to be able to claim on this hill typically. I mean, you really have to overslay to be able to claim a lot of it, but so far so good. Raleigh doing what they can to fight back. Intensity with the double as well, gets shut down instantly. A trade fest toward mid, but it's gonna be favoring Raleigh at the moment. I mean, so far, Raleigh, they're down by a little bit, not out of it just yet. Just need to lock in for the last couple of rotations.
Looks like Braid here is gonna be able to take deep route. Gonna be able to show some support there for his boy. Intensity. Pickle's gonna get taken out though. Takes the route. He's able to find 1. Not gonna be able to find 2. Trade's coming on in now through mid-cut. Fade gonna get taken on out now. Raleigh Rain finding somewhat of control, but you need to make sure you're getting this time on P1 as you cannot let this one get scrapped.
Getting scrappy is the last thing they want. I mean, still, OMiT Brooklyn, albeit it was scrappy, they're still able to get themselves within about 15 seconds of the victory. So really any scrap time at all for Brooklyn will still net them the victory. Raleigh Rain, they're fighting. They're not out of it just yet as they're going to be on the hill, but the rotation is on. And now it's Intensity with a lot of work to do. Gets one toward New as well as teammates are collapsing on in. This could be the break they need.
The break, some support there, but it's going to be Ski Max and Kofax finding 2. Intensity's able to find 1 as well. Contest on the time. You need this white time if you are Raleigh. It's 2 for 1. It's back and forth action right now. Can OMiT close it out here?
Yeah, 10 seconds to close it out here. I mean, Willman's waiting for his teammates off spawn, but it's going to have to be a perfect break. And so far, so good. Fade watching mid, chimes in with his teammates, and the time ticks down. All four are going to fall. And OMiT Brooklyn playing map number 1.
OMiT Brooklyn asserting their dominance early in the series, proving why they are not the underdogs in this one, showing that they are top dogs for a reason. As they take it in pretty good fashion, but, you know, Raleigh Rain was showing some fight at the end of that one, Calamity, and, you know, that's got to be some hope going into map 2.
It was kind of similar how the first series played out as well. I don't know if you were really even here for that one, Transforms, but, I mean, it was kind of a similar story, right? It was back and forth a little bit, and then toward the end, it was, you know, I believe it was Las Vegas taking the lead, but they kind of almost choked it toward the end. It's kind of a similar scoreline. Raleigh Rain able to lock in toward the end, but, I mean, just we're down in too much of a hole to really make the comeback for that one.
4,000 damage, 36 kills, a minute 27, and 11 objective kills from the man Steez for OMiT Brooklyn. So 100p, your MVP of that map 1. Let's see if he could be the MVP of the series, but a lot of Call of Duty still left to be played in this one. And, you know, I've seen it even in the trend where it's you lose the map 1 and you come out in the map 2, you either slam or you get a close one. Honestly, if I'm Raleigh here, I'm feeling good about that one. I'm coming back a little bit. I'm showing a little bit of life, showing that we can hang with them just a little bit here. If this was a map to steal, it'd definitely be this next one on Raid.
Yeah, this is the one I was talking about before we went into the match. This is the one they probably needed to win for Raleigh Rain here to make this series really a series, to be honest. And I mean, Raid, a great map to do it. You know, this map's been out for over a decade at this point. So, I mean, teams, you got to have strategies by now.
Yeah, I mean, my God, I mean, it's hard to create something new when you're playing the same competitive map for like 10 plus years. But there's always something new in Call of Duty. I mean, who knows? We could see 4 people dolphin dive out of top bed into the water and be playing in the water the whole round. I mean, that would be a hell of a retake. I mean, would you read that? I don't think I'm reading 4 people in the water. Let's be honest here.
I mean, Michael Phelps and the Dolphins on the team, apparently SEAL Team 6, you know, living up to it quite literally. So I mean, I don't know. Have you ever seen that tantrum? I don't think I've ever seen a strat like that before.
I mean, some people here have listened to my strats and they have worked. Maybe you listen to Coach Tantrums again, and maybe it takes you somewhere. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. That's probably not the brightest of the plans. So don't do that. Don't actually do that.
I want to see it now, though. You spoke it into existence. I feel like I need to see that at some point now, you know, throughout the year. That would be a crazy one. I mean, we did see last map, you missed it. It was, you know, running down mid on Scar. It seemed like the entire team just ran down mid. Didn't work, but I mean, I'm glad they tried it at least.
I love that. I love that. I love that so much. I love just four push middle of the map. You know what they say? Smoke mid. Smoke mid.
Yeah,
Did they smoke mid? Did they?
I don't think so.
That's why they lost. That's why they lost.
Yeah,
They
there you
didn't.
go.
They didn't. These
They didn't
S&D
listen to
kids
Fizzer.
these days. These S&D kids
Right.
these days. I tell you what.
Yeah.
But no, Raleigh, I think is gonna have to change it up here. You know, obviously, the boys from OMiT were definitely outslaying them. You know, Intensity, one of the players going double negative in that lobby. At one point, he was 15 and 27. So he's gonna have to step it up here in the S&D. And if a game mode like this with a change of pace, you know, they're gonna have to be different. Raleigh's gonna have to be different for sure. Pull out the sniper, hit a few shots. You know, make the side of OMiT Brooklyn do something different. Make them play scared once in this series. But I don't know. I'm still going with OMiT Brooklyn. As much as I give this prep talk, I'm still going.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. It's tough, right? It's tough because obviously, you know, you don't know what to expect from the lower seed if they're going to be up for the task. We will see as we finally are loaded on in. It's going to be Braid toward Ring, but I mean, not meeting any resistance is Bomb on the other side of the map, already getting planted.
No, they get shut down though by a big nade out of Intensity. The Danny Dimeball Colts version though. So now numbers advantage for the boys here at Raleigh Rain.
Yeah, we'll see if they can convert now to have the overwhelming numbers advantage. But and that just like that fade, last alive already. I mean, great job from Raleigh Rain off the opening strat here. And we'll see if Fade can pull a miracle out of his butt right now. I mean, I don't know. 1v4 bomb down on B. Good luck, buddy.
45 seconds left on the clock now. Might have a read on a player here. Shot's going to go down, though. Info has been gathered, and they know where he is at. Should get pinched very soon. Gonna get shut down as well. 4 up, 4 down. Raleigh Rain take your first round in pretty good fashion.
Yeah, I mean, I like the push at B there, too, off the rip. Just no hezzy, just hitting the bomb site. I mean, or excuse excuse me, for Brooklyn. My bad. Hitting the bomb site, but unfortunately, Raleigh Rain just better on the defense. They hit a Kobe over the top, and that just kind of allowed them to pinch on the site and collapse and get every single kill. No trades coming through for Brooklyn. So Raleigh Rain, I mean, we said this is their chance to strike first or to strike back. We'll see if they can do it.
Very excited to see what they will do here on the defense. Is now Raleigh Rain going to be on the offense? They're getting aggressive toward that A side, and I like this. Getting aggressive with the sniper as well. This is definitely different.
Dill Pickle pulling out the boomstick. Steez is going to get first blood and aggression toward Ring. It looks like it's going to be Fade. Looking for another one. Nice shot from Pickle, but I mean, he just loses all of his teammates just instantly.
Yeah, I liked it, and then I saw the nade happen, and that was definitely a different thought of interest there. Yeah, that was not a good idea, Raleigh. Don't listen to me anymore.
It makes me sad that they're still falling for the nades over at the white van on offense and raid, and we've been playing this map for damn near 15 years at this point. You guys got to wait for the nades or the trophy systems, or you're getting naded in that spot almost every time, certainly. So gotta be a little bit more patient next time around. Hopefully Raleigh Rain, they learn from that, and as they go forward into this map, as you know, back on offense we go.
Take notes on optic yesterday. But hey, now Dill Pickle holding it down to the middle of the map. Has one life left with that sniper, and the boys from OMiT trying to hit that B side again. Should be able to connect with a stun. So the info has been gathered, but the bomb is going down now. So 45 seconds, you look for the retake here if you're Raleigh Rain.
Yeah, and I love OMiT just stuck to their guns. Went B again. This time they got the bomb down, and now in a pretty good setup as well. Look at how far back Fade is. There's nobody going to be pinching him as the pressure coming from the front, coming from mid-cut here. It's going to be a 2-2 split, but I mean, Raleigh, they're running out of time here. They got to get going.
They really got to get something going here. 20 seconds left on the clock. Willman's able to find a first blood, though. And Braid, oh my god, that's a team kill, though. Takes out a player now, 3v3. And the boys from Brooklyn are playing this very well. Braid's going to be able to find another one. Willman going to be able to find one. It's up to Ski Mask, and oh my gosh.
Wow.
What a retake.
I mean, at the buzzer, looking like, I mean, Na'Vi right there, waiting till the last couple seconds, it seems like. And Raleigh Rain, I mean, I doubted them in that round for sure, taking a little bit too long, in my opinion, but it did end up working out. They did convert it, so nice retake out of them. It seems like they're good at defending the B-bomb site.
Yeah, they're doing a wonderful job of playing this B side, but I like this early from OMiT Brooklyn, you know. Go ahead and getting that B site, like, you know, sowing presence over there, you know, for maybe a later A rotation during a round, or even doing an A push early in the game, which could consistently, if we get down to a late game scenario, could lead them back to B, because Raleigh's going to be like, hey, they didn't have any success toward B side. No way they're going there again like they did in the earlier rounds, you know. So
yeah,
maybe it's a strat, but you know, a strat is also picking up the bomb. So you finally do that now, and we start the offensive push.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to backtrack for that one. I'm needing no resistance toward mid at the very least, so it's not gonna hinder their push so far. And I mean, number 3, Fade gets a snipe, and he might get another one as well. The pistol is better. 2 for Fade. He has done his job in spades now. Man up advantage.
Yeah, you do your job. You get the info. You got to play your top bed as well. You have all 3 of these bomb sites covered if you're OMiT Brooklyn. So doing a great job of separating the map and playing great defense.
Yeah, Willem tried to get one back there at the very least, or actually I believe that was Pickle as well with the sniper. So I mean, still numbers advantage for OMiT, and I mean, Raleigh trying to go toward A. They're just not finding a pick. I mean, I love how Brooklyn's playing this. They spot the pressure and they don't give them anything, just playing the time, making sure that Raleigh Rain are forced to plant the bomb here.
But Dill Pickle's still going to have that sniper up, though. You know, he landed a few shots. He landed 1 shot in the first round. However, now, player drops now, 1v2. Has the M15 to work with as well. 20 seconds only on the clock.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. Dill Pickle kind of on an island. Not really he can do here. I mean, bombs down on the site. I mean, all OMiT need to do is just play their lives patiently, and just like that, OMiT Brooklyn, shots in the back on the last player, and they'll come back with another round of their own to tie things up here.
Let's see if they can put an offensive round on the board here, as no team actually have won in offense yet. So 4 rounds up, and it's been all defense from everybody. So let's see if somebody can finally break the curse here. But I think OMiT Brooklyn changed it up this round. I think they definitely go for a little bit of an A hit. I think you send some players up through the middle of the map. Try to change it up for sure, because 2 rounds in a row you've went B and you have not found any success. And also you have 2 players on a donut. So get some help.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of support as well. Looks like mid's going to be the play, and you might have called it perfectly here. We'll see. It's going to be a 2-2 split toward A, and they're going to meet some resistance, but it's going to be Ski Mask with the first blood. Fade gets the snipe as well. OMiT Brooklyn strike early.
Yeah, Fade gonna have that sniper though. Yeah, 3v2 again, numbers advantage. Five's gonna get taken out Tiki, so the last player gonna be toward this laundry side here. And it looks like Fade just might go for a trick shot. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Just why?
Yeah, looking for a clip maybe to post on Twitter, but I mean, we'll see if he's able to pull something off here. Intensity in the 1v3, make it a 1v2, so now more manageable position. But I mean, the arrows are so spread out for OMiT Brooklyn, and they know where he is. So I mean, kind of trapped in a cage. I will say he might be able to isolate these players if they're able to, you know, get one. But yeah, unfortunately, Steez is going to spot him. He'll back up, and now Intensity in a rough spot.
Yeah, it's gonna be such a hard place to chow here, especially against that Dravik as well. 5-2 for Steez. Will he make it? 6-2 is the question. Teammates gonna be there for the support to watch on over, and it's OMiT Brooklyn with the first successful offense round in this game.
And that might be the determining factor. I mean, I talk about it all the time. I mean, you know, usually the team that wins the offensive rounds, you know, and can convert the defenses pretty consistently ends up winning more often than not. I think Raid, though, might be that exception to the rule. I feel like offense maybe a little favored. I don't know how you feel about it, Tantrum, but I feel like Raid offense maybe slightly preferred on this map to defense, especially toward that A-bomb.
100%. I would much rather be on offense than defense. Retakes are very difficult on this map, so offense for sure. But OMiT Brooklyn now back on the defense. You got Fade on a 2-spree, still has that sniper to work with. No one really applying pressure through the middle of the map, and it's Raleigh again trying to work this A side.
Yeah, gonna meet one player in resistance. Now it's gonna be Ski Mask helping out his teammate here as they have two players toward the back, making sure they're not getting pushed out early. And I mean, nobody moving on the map. Nobody wants to give up an inch. I know Rally Rain need to convert this round. I mean, they're reading the pressure, though, from Kufa on the pinch. It's whether or not the timing works out. Willem's still holding it. Still nobody has died yet.
But he has dropped, but here comes Kofax on the flank. He's able to find the first blood, and now you have two players pushed up toward Laundry. It's a 2-for-1, though, in the meantime. Bomb Carrier getting aggressive. Will he be able to find one here? The trades come on in now. 1v2 for Intensity.
We'll see if he can pull it off. Didn't do it last time around. We'll see if he has better luck this time. Fade's going to spot him, though. Jumps off the wall, tags in. Fade gets him down low. His teammates here, Steez, thinking about pushing him, but with only 20 seconds left, I mean, they still have to plant the bomb for OMiT here. So, I mean, Intensity, what are you going to do on this as well? He's just going to fall, though. The double chow coming through, and a great team effort there from OMiT Brooklyn.
Brooklyn just played that perfect. You know, they don't give him anything to really succeed off of, as it's Steez just throwing shoulders, knows that player is going to be stat, so the second he peeks, it's just going to be team shots on in. Almost finds the blood, but it's not enough, and it's OMiT Brooklyn now getting the 2-round advantage, the biggest lead of this game so far. Let's see if they win the last two to close it out and go up 2-0 in the series.
Yeah, and OMiT Brooklyn, I mean, you know, they're up 4-2 despite, I mean, two players only on 1 kill right now. So, I mean, that's just a great look from them. That just shows that they're clutch in these moments that matter. Rally Rain, I mean, you got to get going. You got to get stepping on the gas. And, I mean, it's going to start with this one. We'll see if they can defend this A-bomb side. Looks like where we're toward, but the mid-pressure is mounting. Another hit for 3 players here on OMiT Brooklyn. Shots are going to land. Intensity gets stunned. A perfect stun and a first blood from OMiT.
I love that from OMiT. You know, like I said, you know, early rounds, go ahead and give those sights away. Go ahead and get the real strats out now, as it's Kofax finding one, getting aggressive, going to open up that B site for a plant as well. You have all of this control. The only thing is not that bedroom side flank, but I don't think it matters now, as Wilman's in a difficult 1v3.
Yeah, seems like Rally, I mean, they've just been in so many clutch scenarios, 1v3, 1v2 scenarios where they just, I mean, I don't know. They haven't been able to put up a whole lot of resistance in the trades, and that can happen. Sometimes you lose the trade battle. You're in clutch situations, and it can be hard when the bomb is going down. Wilman's been spotted now. It looks like Steve should be able to get the cleanup here. I think he's going for a cheeky execute, honestly, behind him, but he will finally shoot him in the back, so make it a little bit more respectable there.
I mean, I think both are honestly kind of disrespectful what he was trying to do. I mean, he was trying to take it personal, but also at the same time spreads out the back without even going into the front. I don't even know, man. What the hell? It's over. I'm sorry. OMiT Brooklyn is taking this. There's no more hope. I mean, you just got pushed through the middle. You just got swarmed through the middle of the map. Not just 3. 4 players all come through kitchen. I mean, you're definitely not expecting that if you're Raleigh.
Yeah, and I mean, last time Rally tried to do that, it was Fade shutting it down with the sniper, with the pistol. So, I mean, it seems like whatever Rally's throwing their way, it's not sticking. We'll see if B is a better option. I mean, it's going to be a 4-hit and just Koopa here. So, potential for Rally to maybe get one back quickly, but they might not spot him. I mean, this water route works so many times.
Yeah, and there he goes. Peekaboo. There he is, the shark in the water. He's able to find 2. He almost finds 3, but Braid now in the 1v3.
Yeah, and I think you might have called it perfectly. Yeah, nothing he can do about that. I mean, OMiT Brooklyn just too strong in this one, 6-2. And I mean, we're looking at almost a mirror image of that first series in the scoreline department, as it's OMiT Brooklyn going out to a 2-0 lead. And I mean, we said it on the pre-show a little bit. I think this might be a hot 3-0.
Yeah, as Steve's right now, again with a dominant performance from map 1 to map 2, 10 and 2. 1040 damage. As the boys from OMiT Brooklyn are looking very consistent right now. And, I mean, you look at the numbers there. Sure, you have one dominant player from the side of Brooklyn, but Raleigh was showing some consistency as almost each player had 4 to 5 kills. So, I mean, stat line doesn't look too bad, but, game score obviously was not in your favor. And now you go to a freaking exposure overload. You got to go back to the map
Yeah.
where they were applying all that pressure on. I would hate to have to play this now. I would have rather wanted like a Scar or a Den, but now you get an exposure. Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one for sure. I mean, albeit the stat lines, I mean, even in the first map weren't even really that bad from Raleigh. They can't convert. It just seems like they just haven't been able to. They've been 1 kill behind the trades. It seems like this entire series so far, Tantrums, and that's really been costing them, especially in that SND. I mean, it was just one trade not going their way, and suddenly they're in a 1v2 over and over again. So I mean, just better trading, better pace out of Brooklyn. It seems so far. And I mean, I think they're probably going to close out this exposure, but we have seen some craziness happen on exposure with like sneak caps and routes and stuff. But I mean, that's not something you can typically rely on.
I mean, it's just the name of the game on Overload. Sometimes you could be the worst team in this one, but if as long as you're playing the counter caps and you're knowing where the spawns come in for the EMP, you're just making sure, hey, they're gonna cap here. Let's go ahead and capitalize on the counter cap. Let's go ahead and get a guy set up in the base. Let's go ahead and run this thing on in. But it's definitely going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of comms to get yourself back into this one, as this is a very disciplined Brooklyn team, and a big reason why they're 3-1 right now. This would be a huge win for Raleigh, and you know what they say, you can't make an 0-2 comeback unless you're down 0-2, but they're going to have to wake the hell up here, man.
Yeah, I think just it's not even really the slang necessarily. Just the comps. The comps got to be. I mean, we'll see if they're able to come back in this one. I mean, it was a close hard point. They sort of kind of kicked up toward the end, but they kind of start kicking up early in this one. You can't be going down in the hole that early in either of these maps and then just expect to win them. I mean, that's not a great look for them. Hopefully, they're going to be coming out shooting in this map number 3. I mean, it was kind of, a team effort across the slang, but I mean, it doesn't seem to be mattering so far. It just seems like OMiT Brooklyn just one step ahead of the pace.
Yeah, they're definitely one step ahead of the pace. I mean, that's the thing too. Their pacing, like they play so fast. Like,
Yeah.
sure, you find 2 immediately, like you find 2 in situations with Raleigh, but by the time you've already tried to get that ground you're going for, they've already met you there and they've already countered it out. So that 2-piece you got was for nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's been it's been hard to watch because like they're in so many situations where they could pull it out, but just it seems like man, it's just too clutch. Like they just know what they're doing, and that can happen, right? When you have more reps like in another team, especially in a game type like Overload, right? Where teams probably haven't scrimmed this a whole lot. If I'm being honest, I mean I know like previous years in Control, teams would avoid scrimming Control because it's just kind of BS a lot of the time. You don't really get in the same scenarios you would get in match time. So I don't know if teams have been scrimming Overload as much as they probably should.
We'll have to find out here. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I mean, if I'm a player, I'm not scrimming Overload. It's just, I think it's whoever wants it that day. It's like the NFL. I mean, how
Yeah, I don't
bad do
know.
you really want touchdowns? How bad do you really want those touchdowns?
Yeah, I kind of tend to agree with you. I will say Overload's probably a little bit more fun than Control to play at the very least. But yeah, I mean, it's always that third game type, right? That's like people don't want to scrim that often. I think Uplink's really the only exception to that we ever see, right? Where it's people actually enjoy playing Uplink. And honestly, this is kind of a glorified Uplink if you think about it. With the wall jumping and the drone, right? We're going to 2 portals instead of 1. But I mean, it's kind of all the same thing. So I'm surprised players, don't scrim it more.
Yeah. I mean, if there was a map, I will say if there was a map, I would definitely do exposure because I feel like we talked about earlier. I think this is the most high intensity map for for Overload, and I've even
Yeah.
casted it once where a team was up 4-1 with a minute 30 left, and they somehow come back. The team that was down 1-4 come back and won. I don't ask me how, but and it was on this map. It's very exciting. It's very exciting for
Yeah.
sure. I know you guys see this belt. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I'm holding it right now because it's just. I mean, let's just be honest here.
I have one somewhere.
I mean,
I can't find it.
brother,
It's somewhere.
it,
I'll make sure to have the
I,
prop department out next time. I'll get my, you know. We might be seeing it. You never know. You never know. Oh, sorry guys. We're stalling for time. We're waiting for map 3 to get loaded on in here and teams to get ready. So yeah, we're I'm not even tired either. So that's just me at full brain capacity. So yeah, it is what it is. I know Tantrum just got in, but yeah, that is a likely outcome in this one.
has anyone ever told you look like Black Ops 2 Scump with facial hair? I'm being so real right now. He kind of
Yeah, no.
looks.
I've been told I look like
I'm
Evil
fading.
Nasty. I've been told that. I've been called Evil Nasty on the broadcast before. I feel like he looks like Evil Me, if I'm being real. He got them eyebrows that look like they're angry all the time.
Someone called me the American Insight and a Skinny
American
Mac,
Insight.
and I was like,
Skinny Mac, I can see Skinny Mac.
I don't think Mac has this though on his hold up. I don't think Mac has this on his head, bro.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Mac. I actually don't know what he's rocking nowadays. Has he got a fade? Does he got the you know the cut down his eyes? I don't know.
All I know is this this back as deep this hairline has gave me. It's gave me -5 in my sling skills over the years since it's built. I mean, -5 aura, minus everything. I mean, this is tough, Chad. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I cast. That's why I yap. Because I mean,
I feel
if
like
somebody
it should be the opposite. You know what I mean? Like you got the fucked up hairline or whatever you're talking about, and then you don't want to be on camera. You know what I mean? I feel like it should be the reverse there for you, Tantrum. I'm not gonna lie, you're grossing yourself.
You would think, but they would say I'm missing hair like I'm missing shots on the map. But here we go. It is map 3 for the Overload. It is Raleigh Rain versus OMiT Brooklyn, as Brooklyn are looking to close it out here for a hot 3-0. But Raleigh Rain trying to make the 0-2 come back.
Yeah, we'll see if Raleigh Rain's composure is better than Tantrum's hairline. We'll find out here in a moment. I mean, so far so good though on the skill feed. OMiT doing what they can. Yeah, I knew you'd like that one. It's gonna be Steez getting another one though. It's still vying for mid-map positioning. Let's see if they can do anything on this drone. I mean, we typically see that, right? The first couple minutes just kind of just slays towards the middle. Nobody really has a foothold yet.
Nobody has a foothold just yet, but Steez able to find one. Steez able to find two. Will he be able to pick up this player going off the jump? Oh my gosh! There's assistance there. No one having control just yet.
Yeah, so far, I mean, just Intensity shutting it down. Grade 2 for him to find. I mean, if you're going to need anybody to step up, I mean, it was Intensity in the search doing a lot of the slaying. Koopa, he gets one, but he's off the map. And unfortunately, that will be his own trade there. But, I mean, Raleigh Rain, they got to make sure all 4 players are slaying if they're going to have any chance at hell in this series, really.
Yeah, but look at Fade. He's going in. He just picks up a triple now. And look at this. Steez is already solar. So if a teammate here can just pick up the EMP and get this thing and run and go, this should be a cap. But Steez now going to have to work his way toward the middle of the map as Raleigh Rain is starting to find some success and starting to gain some position here.
So it's pretty kind of a stalemate toward mid. I mean, I'm kind of surprised, really. It's been already 2 minutes and nobody really has had an attempt at the portal so far. Finally, Fade picks up the drone, but he'll get instantly dealt with. Steez gets a double in trade, though, and he might be able to pick up the drone and be gone here. Steez is the lead blocker. As long as Fade can get on out, this should be a cap. He has 3 teammates here. It's whether or not OMiT can shut him down.
I'm not going to lie to you. That's insane. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think I've ever seen a route ran through P4 to the B zone. I've never seen that. That's definitely a first. If you're Raleigh Rain, you cannot allow that to happen.
I've seen it happen a couple times, but it's usually quick. I mean, he kind of hovered around that positioning toward ring for a minute there, and I mean, yeah, it can't happen to you, but maybe a counter cap coming back through Dill Pickle. He has the drone. He has 2 members to beat, though, but he loses his lead blocker and now has to backtrack. So, I mean, back to parity we go. Raleigh Rain looking for some big slays here.
Raid's going to try to apply some pressure, changes his mind, goes to the middle of the map now. Should be able to find one. Nope, it's a 2. It's a 3. It's OMiT Brooklyn now playing defense, now looking to convert it into offense.
See if they can do anything here. I mean, so far, Raleigh looking for some defensive, but I mean, Koopa with all 3, I mean, just blinking, you miss it. I mean, just gets everybody in transition, and this might be a potential counter or relay as well, as the second one goes through. OMiT Brooklyn have them in the chokehold, and I mean, Raleigh Rain like we said, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up now.
Look like me on the map, man. Open your eyes. I know you guys aren't sleep deprived. As it's Kofax in your backside, he finds 3, and now he's made it a 5 spree. He's looking for 6 here, but it doesn't matter. Fade has control of that position as well. My God, this is an absolute choke hold of a map right now.
Yeah, this has been pretty, honestly, consistent with what we've seen so far, but pretty bleak if you're Raleigh Rain so far. 3 taps in the first half. It might be all 4. They still have a minute for OMiT Brooklyn to get the 4th one on the board. Braid last alive, and he falls as well. Doubles for both of his teammates, and Fade on a 5 spree. 1 more kill or 2 should seal the half here as Ski Mask. I mean, he just has an open route to the portal thanks to Skis on your stream on a 3 spree. Unfortunately, the drone is going to drop, but I mean, Skis, he's just right there for the pick-me-up.
Wow. Well, 4-0 at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, I mean, there's not much conclusion here. I mean, it's Kofax popping a big 3. The 6 spree really opening up the offensive masterclass from OMiT Brooklyn as he's just ripping and gripping them. I mean, look at this. Turn, burn, Tony, 2-tap. Good God almighty.
I mean, I just realized you said Kofax. Have I been saying that wrong this entire time? I feel bad now.
I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Who knows these days, brother?
Yeah, Chad, let us know, honestly.
I've been known in the scene for pronouncing names wrong, so I would not be surprised if it's on me here.
It's one of those things too. It's like if you wanted me to say it right, you make it your name simple. You know, don't let me read and struggle. My reading comprehension is probably on like a kindergartner Lexile level, but we'll see. We'll see as we go forward. I mean, Kofax, I don't know. Whatever your name is, keep trying.
Yeah. Well, man, putting some shots though up top. He finds 2, but Kofax with a big one, and now it's Ski Mask controlling top ring. And as it's Kofax, he's trying to get in the backside, but it's Raleigh Rain playing some good defense, but defense is not going to win you the game here. It's going to be offense as you've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work for sure. I mean, that's an understatement. Braid, I mean, I just realized he was 2-15 on that first half, having an incredibly rough performance. And I mean, OMiT Brooklyn, another 4 dead. It's going to be Kofax in your spawn. Lead blocker might get another one. He's going to get shut down at the goal line, so maybe no drone cap. He's on a route, able to get a double as well. Going for the triple, not able to get it. And OMiT Brooklyn stopped at the goal line.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird route here. He takes it right through P2. Don't know why I don't know what the call was there, but maybe they're gonna find some success here. Kofax gonna be able to find 1. Doesn't get the EMP pickup though, so gonna have to wait for the reinforcements to come on in. I'm sure they'll get it though as Kofax finds 1. He finds 2, gets taken out though.
Yeah, it seems like rinse repeat for OMiT Brooklyn. I mean, they're getting pieces. It seems like every other life we go to is just a 2-piece. Whoever we're spectating, Fade almost gets a double as I say that, but is able to get taken on out. So no score as of yet. So, I mean, despite all the flashy kills OMiT Brooklyn got, no caps for them as of yet. But, I mean, not like they need them. They're already still up 4-0 at the half. I mean, 3 minutes left. It's going to be up to Raleigh Rain really to convert now.
Willman's going to have the EMP node, trying to will his way into a zone potentially, but it's 3 dead. Your boys are all gone. Last one up's going to be Dill Pickle, and this one might be another goal here if they're trying to look for it. Here comes Steez opening up, get that aggressive pace. Fade coming to the backside.
Yeah, 3 dead yet again, and this one should be a cap, despite some maybe Dill Pickle shots in the back. I didn't want to say it in the reverse order for obvious reasons there, but a 5th one nonetheless. OMiT Brooklyn, they're going to strike again. And with only 2 minutes 45 left, I mean, this might just be over here. Tantrums.
I mean, yeah, this is GG. 2 minutes 40 seconds left. You look at the stat line, 23 and 11. I mean, never say never though, as you're starting to find some kills. But it's Ski Mask with a big 2. He's on a 4. Will he be able to find a 5? Potentially pushing up to this B lane. Yes, he will. And Lord have mercy, it's another goal for the boys at OMiT Brooklyn.
Yeah, 6 on the board. We'll see if they're able to, you know, I guess end this game before the timer runs out, potentially. I mean, they only need a couple more. We'll see if that ends up happening or not at this point. Probably just playing for stats. Somebody in chat said, I just read, park the bus, play for stats. And I mean, honestly, why not? 2 minutes left. I mean, there's no way Raleigh Rain at this point can really even get that many on the board. Why not play for your KD and just close it out in 3 in style? But I mean, that's kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. I respect them for running around still.
Yeah, Call of Duty is a team game, and you're trying to make this stat the best, the team stat of winning 8-0. Trying to end it before the timer even ends. And my God, you have the slaying power and you have the utilities to deal with as well, as Kofax has a Hellstorm brainstorm missile in the back pocket, and he does. You know what else he's putting in the back pocket? He's putting shots in the ass of the backs of the boys here from Raleigh Rain.
That's not where you want them shots to go. I'd rather die quickly. Don't shoot me in the ass at all. That would be painful. Looking like Forrest Gump out there. We'll see if, you know, this 8th one might roll on through here. There will be a little bit of resistance for Raleigh here, getting a couple kills in the feed, but Fade with the turn. Not quite burn. Runs out of ammo for that one, but, I mean, hey, this might be Raleigh Rain getting a score on the board. They have a couple players heading toward the portal finally.
Oh, well, you almost have it. Steve's going to be there to shut it down. The goal line stand. The man is 23 and 14. I think, in my opinion, the series MVP for sure in this one.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent all series long so far. We'll see if, you know, he ends up being this top statter so far. Kind of 3 players tied around 25, 26 kills so far. It will be Fade taking the lead at the very least. 45 seconds. Really, who wants to claim to be the top statter on your team? You know, something to brag about at least later. I'm sure they probably don't even really care about that kind of thing. Is that finally the 8th one does roll on through, and I mean, a much delayed victory there for OMiT Brooklyn, but I mean, dominance nonetheless. I mean, we kind of thought that would happen.
Yeah, I mean, I predicted 3-0. I didn't predict it like this. You know, Raleigh Rain definitely showed some flashes in map 1. Map 2, there was, you know, a great start to the S&D, but this map, you just really couldn't get anything flowing, and we talked about pacing. It's OMiT pacing so much. They find a double kill through a lane. You already have one player approaching another lane, so not only are they on your front side off spawn, they're also in your back side. And that's a big reason. Their teamwork is very good, even with the roster changes that's happened this past season. It's definitely showing that even with the trade, these guys are still at the top for a big reason. But yeah, 3-0. Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, that's kind of how you stay on top, right? You know, make good roster changes, make good moves, and that's how you remain a top team. That's how good teams become great. You know, swap out the weak player for a better one. And I mean, they look pretty pretty great tonight. I mean, not a whole lot to talk about. I'm not going to lie, that series. It was, I mean, I'm not going to lie. It was almost, you know, every map I think was pretty much the exact same stat line as the first series we watched tonight. So, I mean, just BTA in both of those. So, unfortunately, no extended maps tonight, but I mean, if you're the teams, I'm sure you're happy winning those.
No, yeah, I would be very pleased with how you just performed. Um, you know, Raleigh Rain, I think you can take a lot of film from this and learn. You know, there was definitely a few moments where the lanes were opening up, even on the hard points. You know, you guys were showing lives. The overload, yeah, I mean, if you're not scrimming it, I definitely would hop in scrims now. Definitely watch some VOD on that. But you're playing against a very fast-paced team, so I mean, some teams are just better at some modes compared to others, and that definitely, I would say, is OMiT Brooklyn's mode. If I'm any other team in the league, even at the top of the league, if you're like high treason in them, I'd be pretty scared to play them on that mode. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chad.
Yeah, they looked pretty good. I mean, I will say, it was kind of a mismatch of a series, right? Like you can take those kind of with a grain of salt if you're a top team, you know, watching this as well, because obviously, you know, if you're another top team, you're gonna be performing better, hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, right, in this series going forward. So, I mean, we'll see what ends up happening. As I do believe we have an interview coming on in. I'm not. Hold on, let me switch to Discord. It's gonna be Steez coming on in. Steez, how you doing tonight?
Not too bad. What's going on, fellas?
Chilling, casting.
Yeah, no, that was a good game. GG's to them. Yeah, honestly,
Good game.
Yeah, I mean
You,
that was a quick one.
it
Oh,
was. It
sorry,
was
Spencer, my
kind
bad.
of. It was kind of a DoorDash, yeah, but still GG's to them.
and that's respectable. As on the map, it kind of looked quite honestly disrespectful for the way you guys were just running right through them. I mean, the hard point, you know, it was a little bit closer. You know, they started climbing their way back on in. And you guys take over in the search, do your thing, and then the overload obviously showed for itself. So, you know, kind of what was your guys' mentality in the series tonight?
We just wanted to get the 3-0. That's why we came out the way we were. We came out shooting. We were ready to go because last week we played Chicago. We gave up the first 2. We reverse swept. I mean, it was a good dub, but we don't want to like drop easy maps, you know? We want every map to the map differential really doesn't matter, so
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you guys look pretty strong tonight. I will say, you know, yeah, obviously top team versus bottom team can happen for sure. I know you guys looked good in that one. I guess for the map number 1, I mean, it was probably a little bit closer than expected. I asked this question in the first one as well. Was that you guys maybe just coming out cold, or maybe them just coming out firing? Well, talk me through that map number 1.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. I mean, like that's like Ski is newer to our team, so that was like first time like playing with him. Just like a little bit of a comfortability thing. We kind of talked about it after. We just had like some bad P5s, but the other hills we were doing pretty good on. We were early rotating. We won the game with like fundies, so it was a good
Yeah.
win regardless.
Yeah, it was something. I mean, I don't know if you can see the cam right now, but brother, you guys whipped this thing out, and you guys put belt to ass in that series. Is there another team that you guys are looking to maybe assert your dominance against, or a certain player or a certain team you want to call out?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we were on our bullshit today because we were just not trying to drop a single map. And I will say, everybody's riding DC's nuts. Everybody's saying they're the greatest, but I think they're all dog shit. So that's the team we want.
Oh,
Ooh.
We want DC. We want the best team. We want
you
to
let
have
them
the best
know.
games. Yeah, for real. Like Nino, dog shit. TJ, Jay Kizzle, dog shit. AG, he's cool, but he's still not on our level. So fuck him.
Yeah, you hear that,
Oh,
OMiT? You
oh.
hear that, Derek in chat? He's coming for you. Let him know how you really feel. Why don't you? I mean, yeah,
We
that
are
was a pretty
coming.
clinical series.
We are expecting to see them in playoffs. So whether it's second round, winners finals, whatever it is, we know they're good, but they're not better than us. We're better than them. They're dog shit.
Yeah. Calamity, you got any other questions?
I think that's it for me. I mean, that was pretty clinical series, pretty cut and dry, all things considered, and that should do it for us tonight. Appreciate you coming in, Steez. That was a great one.
Yes, GG's boys. Thank you for casting. Appreciate it. You
Of
guys have
course.
a good night. GG's
Of
chat.
course.
Well, as Steez exits the interview call, that is your MVP of the series for the last match of the night. But, Calamity, with 3-0s all across the board for our matches today, we have a new slate of matches tomorrow for day 2. And it's Phoenix Elation versus Minnesota Mist, Rated Texas versus Atlanta Guards. So definitely some good Call of Duty there. Go ahead and you got any early predictions?
Listen, I'm gonna be real. I don't know the teams that well, so it's hard for me to judge. I'm gonna abstain for this. Actually, no, screw it. I'll make some predictions, even though I
Yeah.
know absolutely nothing. Let me just pull up the sheet real quick. Let's look at the standings. Honestly, sorry if I flashbang anybody at home right now, but let's see. Honestly, I don't know, to be honest, for that first one. So Phoenix Elation kind of at the bottom right now. Minnesota Mist, I mean, toward the top. I mean, we might see another similar fashion 3-0 in that one. That's probably my prediction as well. We'll see. And then the second one, Atlanta Guard versus Texas. I mean, that one might be a little bit closer toward the bottom. Maybe a mid-pack matchup is that one. I might be picking Texas in that one, maybe 3-1, 3-2, maybe going the distance.
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm leaning with absolutely no info, just based off stats.
Yeah, give me Minnesota and give me Atlanta Guard tomorrow. I got Minnesota
Ooh.
winning 3-1, Atlanta Guard taking that one in 3-1 fashion. But hey, we'll be back here for more Legacy Showdown. Calamity, anything else you got to say?
No, that's it for me. Pleasure casting with you, Tantrums. That was, it was a quick one. Unfortunately, we didn't get, a banger map 5 or anything. But yeah, appreciate you hopping in after, jet lag, I'm sure, coming in after work late like that. Shout out to you.
Been up for 24 plus hours, chat. But hey, you'll get me on a way healthier cast soon. We'll be back here for a way better cast, Calamity. We'll get a better series. We'll get a longer series, of course, here, and a healthier, more wide awake Tantrums. But hey, chat, thank you for tuning in at the Legacy Showdown. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you to all the players, the prod, the production crew. Thank you to everybody, of course. This has been your boy, Charlie Tantrums Branham, and the man, Calamity. And hey, we'll see you guys tomorrow for more Call of Duty action here at the Legacy Showdown.